Let us see the same batch process in BatchInDatabase. Let's go and add those files. Same final drawing. Add command xref bind. Let it be bind method. Then xref status. Then for the I'm selecting all the command files and all the files and the commands. I have added all the commands now. Save in different folder. Let's go. Now this time add to DWG folder. I want to save in 2010 format. That's right. Okay, accept the informations. So you can see now the files are processed in database level. So you can see how fast it is running. Very quick, pretty quick. Two more files. The files are not open on the screen, so you cannot see the files are opening. So the files are being opened in the memory and processed. So it runs much faster. Alright, it's done. You can see all the binding is finished. It started 56:25 seconds. Now it's ended 56:57. Yeah, in nearly half a minute, 30 seconds. Alright, let's go and see those files now. Yeah, we added. We put it all those things in the outgoing DWG now. Yeah, DWG. Yeah, we saved all those times now. Let's open this file and see. xrefs. Okay, binding is perfect. So you can see now. Name schedule. xref name is a prefix to the layer. Alright. It's in database. And you can save the log now. Anyway, log same log now. Log will be there. Opening the log. You can see clearly now here. So I started the batch process. Bind is completed. And it check the xref, no xrefs, so the bind is successful, and purging and saving 2010 versions. So let's check the version as well. Now let me clear those files. Let me add those files even through the Explorer. Outgoing DWG. Let's drag and drop that files we just found. Now you can see the version now all are converted to 2010. Now let us see another command called a layout export, which helps us to export individual layout from a drawing to separate files. So if any drawing has multiple layout, all the layout can be exported as a single file with a single layout. That's what we are sometimes we are doing to send to the individual files to the client rather than sending one file with a multiple layout. Here you can set the layout export locations, or you can export layout to your drawing locations. Here you can set whether you want to export all the layout or select a layout. Then you can set the version as well here. Okay. First, let us see the file. Here I have three files. One is 100, it's a key plan. Then I have 101 to 100 split plan is there. Then 18 to 15 split plan. Let's open and see. right? So I have multiple layouts here, so I want to export each one layout as separate files. So the 108 will have only one layout, 108, with all the XREF or with the binary drawing as well. And I have here, you can notice there are some not used, 109, and I have 112 also. Some of them it's not going with the submissions, so it's not used. So I want to remove those as well. So let us see how we can do this. BatchInEditor instance is already running, so go here, so it's there. Right, let's add those files. Adding those 3 files. Right. Layout export. First I want to bind this, so that we can do all in one process. But first let us bind the drawing. XREF bind. Okay, let it be the bind method. Then set the status, so it will let us know the bind is successful or not. Then purge all. Once it is done, then I can go for layout delete. Yeah, because we notice some of the layout that we don't want. We can keep those in our main files, and then we can export only those drawings which are included in the submissions, or even you can delete those not used as well if you're sending the drawing with multiple layout. Okay, let's see the first one with the layout export only. Layout export, where I want to export those drawings. Let us export. That will be bound. Let me make one folder. Exported DWG. Alright. Export DWG. I want select a layout and version is 10. That is fine. I added the command. So here in this drawing I have not used. So I'm just double click on this files. It will load all the layout in the particular drawing. So I'm select all the layout. Then I'll clear not used this too. Apply. Okay, we have set those files and we have the commands are ready with us. So let's add those commands to the file. So select all the files, select all the commands, add the command to the files. Since I'm exporting to the new locations, I don't want to save the files, so let it be not used. So whether even if you set those drawing version also, it's not going to impact. So those things are taking from the export command here. Okay, let's run this process. Yeah, okay. One drawing contain only, yeah. So the first drawing contain only one layout. It doesn't have multiple layout. So when you need to export, it's supposed to save us this drawing rather than exporting. Let's go and see those things in actions. So binds are being exported here. As you can notice, there is no 100 is here, so it's coming from 101 onwards. Let's see how we can sort it out. Let's finish this process. Or at any time, even you can stop the batch process by pressing the stop button here. Right, it's done. Let us open and see. Say 101. I'm opening 101. Now this drawing only one layout. All the excepts are bound. With you can see now the xref as a prefix, the layer name. Okay, so bind is successful, export is successful. Fine. So this way the layout export helps us to do this process effortlessly. Alright, let's do the first one. Here the first one, since it's only one layout, what you can do, only this one we can do the save as options. Since we are setting don't save, the global save command is not affected. Here let's go here, the save option. This save command is helpful if you want to save different drawing in different versions. Okay, individual drawing different versions. So let me say save version 2010. I want to save in different folder. I want to save here in the bound drawing export. Only that command I'm going to add with this first file. So I'm double click on the command. This command is added, but I don't want to export. So the export command number 4 is there. So I'm just select this export layout. I'm just removing that file. Okay, so it has 1, 2, 3, 5 only. Let's rerun this process. So I'm going to reset. Let's go on, clean up those files here. Or so I will run. So I need to rerun all those files except this one. So even I can delete this file. So I want to run only one file here. Run process. Okay, let's go and see here. Yeah, we have here 100. It's in bound format. Yeah, there's no xref here. All xrefs are okay. Frame. Okay, good. Okay, closing this files. All right. Let us see the same operations in different way. Clear this command as well. Let me clear those files as well. Now let's add only one file that will see what we can do those things. Alright. Let's add this files. Okay. So what do you want to do? I want to do binding for all these options. So all this drawing. Then I want to delete those not used layout to send those files with multiple layout. Alright, let's go and bind this drawing. Xref bind. Alright, it will be bind method, status. It's not mandatory all the time to load the Excel status, but I used to add as another command to verify the binding status. Now, I want this command, purge all. Then what I want to do now, layout delete this time. So I want to delete those files which is not used. Here we have you can use the wildcard, even the whole name, match whole name also. You can use it with the name. You have to type the full name of the layout, or you can just type only the searching characters. It will search and delete those particular layout if the search character contains that particular layout name. So here I have given all the search criteria. The layout name AB with no checkboxes will delete a layout contains letter AB. So in our case, not used. If you type the not used or even not will do, I will delete those files. Sorry, will delete those layout. Layout name AB with match whole name enabled will delete a layout name equals to AB. So if the layout name is AB, then it will delete that layout. Or if you give the ch AB the star with the use while card enabled will delete a layout name starts with AB. So whatever the ch criteria meets the letter, it will delete those things. Then layout star and AB, if anything ends with AB. Then another one, suppose if you want to, if not conditions, like even suppose if you want to plot the drawing, that case you can say, okay, plot this drawing except this AB. You can give those kind of things. Okay. Here I want to say not used. Okay, only not used. Okay, what are the layout name contains the word not used, delete. Right, apply. Right, so let's add those files, all the command. Where I want to save in the same locations with the prefix. So you know the prefix, it will be in BatchInEditor we saw BIE. Here BatchInDatabase we can see BID. Right. Alright, let's run. No, I don't want. Yeah, save the drawing. No, save with prefix. Alright, original versions. It will be saved in 2007. Okay, let us save in original version. Okay. So it's giving error, it's saying not used is not found. That is okay, we know that there is no not used in the first and second drawing. In the third drawing only it contains two layout. You can see now the 118 to 115 contain two not used, that is 109 and 112 has been deleted. Okay, let's go and see the locations. So you can see BID as a prefixed, the drawings are bound. Let's open and see. Okay, now we have 8 and 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. It works. It worked as expected. Right.